But I think what's important to understand is what led us to this hyper growth market. So this is the United States spending trends on self-storage construction from 2013 to 2020. And out of the last world financial crisis, PE firms caught on the fact that storage kicks ass during a recession. So what we saw is this huge spike in development through the mid 20 teens and then into 2019, 2020 with COVID. And I wish I saw beyond because it's insane. And you see these large REITs, Public Storage, Extra Cube, they're doing $3-4 billion a year in revenue. These companies are valued at $30-40 billion in valuation. There's been a lot of money dumped into this space in just the past couple years. And what I think is important, this is from February last year, we were talking about this. COVID fueled growth in the industry was probably one of the greatest things that ever happened. It was like the world financial crisis on steroids for the self storage industry. The REITs performed all other REIT sectors 59% year to date. COVID created this insane demand for storage. We saw people moving, dropping jobs, selling second home, building a second home, kids moving into an RV and going around the world. We saw all these different transitionary periods that we just haven't seen at one time in this space before. The national price for a 10 by 10 went up over 10% year over year. Some markets seeing close to 15. We will not continue to see that pace moving forward, but it's amazing to see what happened in that short period of time. That COVID bump was very real in the industry. So occupancy levels all-time high, prices all-time high. And I think we're going to kind of transition to how that happened to us today. Some of the largest acquisitions that happened, Public Storage went on a spending spree. They bought the portfolio from Easy Storage in DC, $1.8 billion. They paid over $400 a square foot for 48 stores in the DC metro. Yeah, must be nice, right? They also bought the actual portfolio here, Allsafe portfolio in the DFW market, $1.5 billion for, I think it's 56 properties there. And then Storage Mart partnered with Bill Gates and the Walton family, and they bought Manhattan Mini Storage in New York City for over $3 billion. So on top of us transacting $1, $2, $5, $10 million deals, these groups and PE funds are spending silly amounts of money with some silly cheap debt from 2020 through 2022. We also saw CubeSmart. They did a $1.7 billion acquisition in the Southwest and Pacific Northwest. And again, I share these just as examples. Prior to 2019, we'd maybe see $1-2 billion worth of transactions across the industry. Like when Life Storage did the Uncle Bob's acquisition, that was huge. That was the biggest deal we'd seen in years. And then in the course of 1 year, we saw over $7 billion worth of portfolios trade alone. So we've just never seen this kind of volume. We've never seen this much attention in the space.